Yeah, I have my coat on. Well, what if we went up to see Norma? Okay.
There it is. This is bad news. My God.
Falling out right now.
Anything could happen.
Get on!
Wow. I'll watch the video later. Ain't dry mopping this.
Up the street there to go see Norma for a coffee. She's closed always the first few days of the week there. Tuesday, Wednesday, I guess. So anyways, what's today's topic? Holy, look at all the new snow out here today. It is fresh and bright. Yeah, okay, so this is funny. This is a funny one. So this guy, this is what happens. People get tired of, I don't know, I don't say what they want me to say, or I'm not the person they want me to be. So then they, you know, they can't defeat me with reason or words or sound arguments. They can't defeat me with logic. Well, I can't really argue with anything you say, and, well, I can't really argue with your words or your ideas. I can't really prove you wrong in any meaningful and palpable way. And I have no actual ideas. I'm just triggered and angry. And actually, I'm the one whining. Or prove what I'm saying is wrong, or have any kind of an argument whatsoever. So what they do is they attack you personally, right? They're just like, well, you're one of them. You know, and so buddy, first of all, it's like, I knew I was gonna block the guy from commenting on YouTube when he was like, I got 67 carpenters here that all agree that you're a communist pinko freak. You know, you got 67 carpenters? What are you talking about? So, I guess the deal is that 67 white guys all agree, therefore I'm wrong, right? Simple-minded. What I found is often the guy that thinks differently is the one that's right. But these are the guys that all say, think for yourself. Think for yourself. 67 of us agree. Whatever. So that's cool, man. You got 67 people. Start a channel. You know, like, make some videos and talk shit. Go ahead. You got 67 carpenters there. Be on your fucking side. Well, give her, man. Give her. Meanwhile, me and the 7,000 I have here and the 40,000 on Weather Watchers and 10,000 on Facebook, you know, we'll do what we do. And if you don't like it, that's too fucking bad. Okay, next topic. So then the guy's like, he's like, oh, you're not a real mountain man like those guys in Whistler. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, he's like, people in Whistler and Revelstoke love the snow. They're real mountain men. It's like, yeah, all those guys from North Vancouver that can afford to live in Whistler, they're the real mountain men. Boy, you fucking got it. Is that your idea of macho? Is the people on Revy? There's a lot of good folk there. Don't get me wrong. I'd say Revy's more of a mountain man town probably than Whistler. When you put Whistler on the list, you completely fucking waste any credibility you might have had with me. What's going on, man? They're not letting you in? They're not letting you in? Oh, I'll let you in. I think Butch was just getting up. Ah, there you go. See, Ken? Morning, Butch.
How you doing?
Good.
I came prepared today.
Oh, look at that. He's got the treats even.
Tonight's our land.
Hey, you. No. Oh, 67 of us think you're a commie. 67 fucking carpenters. So I was just talking to old Butch in there, and I was saying how guy comes on my YouTube, and he's like, you need to be like the mountain men in Whistler and Revelstoke, and he's laughing like those mountain men there, them all city folk, he says. That's true, but you know, it's like people think that if you like to ski a lot, that makes you a mountain man, and that's not the case. Okay, it's just like how jumping out of an airplane doesn't make you a fucking pilot, right? They're two different things. So yeah, you like to go down the mountain real fast. You like the extreme sports. That's cool. We have that in common. I like doing that stuff too. My old knees don't like it as much as they used to, unfortunately. And this year I only went riding a couple times because I'm broke. Nonetheless, my love of snowboarding is not what makes me, and skiing is not what makes me a mountain man, and never did. What does is the fact that you can drop me out there with fuck all, and I'll get by just fine. And I've proven that to you many times on this channel. I've proven that out there in wildfires. I've proven that when we've been cut off in the wilderness. I've proven that when I've been stuck. I've proven that when the trucks broke down and I'm 60 fucking kilometers from Wells. You know, I don't got to prove nothing to some guy, but yeah, you got 67 carpenters who all think I'm a fucking commie. Well, whatever, dude. Come up here to Wells and live like we do, and then talk to us about being mountain people. Come live like we do. Come find out. The thing is, you're probably jealous. You're probably jealous that you can't have what we got here, which is actual peace, which is a community where even people who don't agree get along. You know, imagine that. Imagine that. That was a good coffee this morning.
Okay, let me get this right. I climbed over 100 mountains by 2009. That's when I achieved about 100 by then. Climbed over 100 mountains. I've spent, I got almost 1,000 days of wildfire fighting. I spent entire winters snowshoeing around as a timber cruiser. I must have put on, I think my estimate was something like 6,000 kilometers, 2021, 2022. That's right. What are you doing, you and your 67 carpenters, that makes you the fucking expert on mountain men anyways, eh? What is it about you're doing out there carpentering around that's so hardcore that you get to be the new official authority on what makes a fucking mountain man? What don't... Oh yeah, you lowlanders. Looking for some mud to throw, and you got nothing.
I didn't see you out there when Malcolm and I put 12 kilometers of fencing in at the cowboy range there, Sunset Community Pasture. Didn't see you there for that one either there, bud. And when we were 600 feet underground in the old mine shaft workings that were 100 fucking years old, sampling them for weeks at a time, didn't see you down there, man. Didn't see you in the mountain. Never saw you on top of the mountain either. Never seen you in the mountains, actually. Wait a second. Has someone got a bruised ego? Is someone's sense of manhood challenged by Joey talking about toxic masculinity this week? Oh, I get it. You've realized you don't know how to fall trees and Joey doesn't. So you gotta be like, well, 67 carpenters. Oh, think that Revelstoke's where mountain men live. Oh, I get it. I challenged your manhood, and that's why you're so pissed off. Because acting like a big tough man don't impress me none. I'd drag you and your fucking carpenter asses out to the bush where I gone. You ever spent 5 days out in the mountains alone climbing mountain peaks? I have. Once, twice, 3, 5, 6, 7 times. You'd take more than that to beat me for how many days, how many trips like that I spent out in the bush. You ever gone canoeing for a fucking week? You ever go and ride your horse up the mountain range, like over in Kananaskis, like Malcolm McLean used to do with, when we were checking fence lines, looking for damage to the fence? You ever do that shit? Oh, I know. You also haven't spent 20 fucking years learning Wing Chun Kung Fu. It's 23. And that was my 4th martial art I studied. Oh, did Joey challenge your sense of manhood there, son? Sounds like you got a challenge on your manhood going on there, son. Whoa, son. What are you going to do about your manhood being challenged? You got a challenge on my manhood? You would say, well, I got 67 carpenters. I got 60. Maybe you're an actual mountain, but I got 67 carpenters. But if you can prove me wrong, I welcome it. Come to the channel and tell me why I'm wrong. And not by being a jerk or be like, I got 67 carpenters. Because that's not an argument. That's just a guy shouting at the wind. Bullshit. I don't think you got 67 carpenters. It sounds like a number you just fucking made up. And if there is 67 carpenters with you, I doubt they all like you, let alone all agree with you. Come on. People are all different. And that's what you don't like, is that people are different. You don't like that everyone isn't like you, okay? You don't like that some men aren't men's men. Some men are effeminate in your mind and faggy. And some men in your mind aren't real men, you know? Meanwhile, you're overcompensating for the fact that
You're disappointed in your own manhood there. Yeah, that's right, because you and your 67 carpenters are still in some warm building, probably knocking on hammers on a floor, telling me about mountain man living. I get it. I challenged your manhood a little bit, didn't I? Is that what actually happened there? Pretty weak, pretty fragile. Meanwhile, you can challenge my manhood all I want, because you know what? I place zero value in it. Okay? That doesn't mean I don't love being who I am. Doesn't mean I have any guilt about it. No, fuck, I'm a man's man kind of guy, but do I think that makes me good? Or, I got so much to fall back on in terms of intelligence, creativity, ability, right? I'm not just a good firefighter. I'm not just a good strategist. I'm not just a good map maker. I'm not just a good timber cruiser. My job that I do doesn't determine who I am, right? Nonetheless, I'm a guy who's played 2,000 shows with his band on his road, climbed hundreds of mountains, spent hundreds of days fighting wildfires, grew up in the bush, went to survival instructor school back in Air Cadets, and suffered to get that knowledge. I got nothing to prove to you, man. And none of that shit makes me more of a man or more valuable than anybody else either. That's the thing. Those are things I love. Those are things I do. The fact that I'm a great fisherman, it doesn't mean anything about who I am. Or who you are. Who you are is not these external things. It's not the clothes I wear. It's not the bravado I wear. It's not the things I do. So the biggest problem is that I challenge your manhood. It's that you don't actually know who you are. That you're an empty shell and you feel it. And you hurt because of it. And I wish I could help you with that. But while you're flinging mud at me, there's nothing I can do for you. Because you're not willing to look at yourself and say, you know what, maybe I'm wrong about some things. Not something I do all the time. It's question my sense of what's real and question my opinions and question my value systems. Am I right about this? I question that all the time because you know what? I want to be right. That's the thing. And when we talk about, you talk about how a guy can improve in his life. The way you improve is by saying, you know what? It's okay to be wrong, but it's not okay to be wrong repeatedly. So now that I realized I'm wrong and I accepted it, now I have an opportunity to never be wrong again. That's how I see it. But anyways, who am I as a person? I'm none of those things you try to pin on me. You put some labels on me. You want to call me a communist. Because you don't have the ability to understand things that are complex like other people, right? You want to put one word on me and be like, that's that guy. Now I know him. I can turn my brain off. I don't need to think about it or know anything because he's just a commie, right? Do you see how that's a shortcut to thinking, learning, understanding? How do you see how that makes you weaker as a man? Less vulnerable, less sensitive, less compassionate, less caring, less able to be the man that women want in their life? And maybe there is no woman in my life. Good point. But it's not because they aren't fucking writing me all the time. Like, it's the weatherman. I'm like, I've been through divorce. I just want to live my life in peace in the mountains and make movies. Anyways, life's good here. I'm happy. Whoever gave you the impression I'm not, whoever is trying to tell you that I hate snow or that I'm always whining or whatever. No, I'm a creative guy. I'm having fun here. I'm doing what I do. I'm cool with who I am. I feel good about who I am as a person. I have compassion for others. I will give what I have to give to others. I will help you. Even if I come across you and your 67 carpenters all smashed up and bleeding on the highway, I will start triage and get to the most, and start CPR on the one who needs it the most first. I'll do that for you. I'll go out of my way to fight your fire and protect your town. I'll go out of my way to tell you this is what's coming for the weather. Please be ready. I'll go out of my way to help you in every fucking way imaginable possible I can do. Because that's who I am, and that's what you're getting here. And whether you want to accept that or reject that, or you want to just dismiss me and be like, oh, you're not a mountain man. Mountain men live up in... Shut the fuck up. Because you sure ain't a mountain man, that's for sure. I guess there's a certain point at which when you decide you don't like me, but you want to keep coming every day to troll me and tell me how wrong I am, I'm like, why am I living rent-free in your head anyways, buddy? You got nothing better to do than to go to every video and hit thumbs down or, comment on everything, fight with the people on my threads. Like, you really got nothing better to do? Why don't you use your channel to do something? You can be creative too. And until you are, I'm going to think you're just another keyboard warrior hiding behind a screen who doesn't know themselves and is obsessed with trying to somehow punish me. And if that's like the best you can do is try to take me down a notch, you're losing, man. But just because I have removed your ability to comment on my channel doesn't mean you don't have free speech. You have your own channel. You can go and say whatever you want. Doesn't mean I have to listen to your anger or absorb it or care. I got better things to do because I'm living in peace up here, man. And you can have it too. You can have peace in your life. First of all, quit drinking. That's a good start. Quit drinking. Go to behavioral therapy. Consider the impact of your actions on others. Consider other people's feelings, needs, and emotions. Improve yourself. Become in touch with the land, with nature, with life in general, with the beauty of things in the universe, with the beauty of life, with the wonder and awe-inspiring thing that we have that is nature. There's so much of it here in Canada, and if you're not getting enough of it in your life, I'm sorry. And I've not been getting enough of it in your life. I didn't need you to tell me I should be going outside more. It's been the dead of the winter, and I've been real broke for a long time, and I didn't get to do some of the things I would normally like to do in the wintertime. Does that make me less of a mountain man than you? No. Actually, the poverty that people in Wells face through this part of the winter, and I'm not the only one. Everyone's either on EI or scraping to get by. I know 2 people are moving. One who grew up here because her partner, husband, or whatever can't find work. They're having to move to Edmonton. How do you go from Wells to Edmonton? I wish you well, though. You're nice people and all, you know. I hope well for you. But it just goes to show it's hard to make it a go up here, man. And so when you have a truck whose bearings are getting kind of bad, and you're like, well, I can't really afford to insure it because I can't afford to fix it, you know, which means I can't afford to go on some of the adventures I like to go on. For the last couple of months, I've been trying to only drive the truck to get it to town and back. And it's like, yeah, I had to dig the car out. That's because the snowplow put so many layers and heaps of snow there that it was literally fucking ice I had to plow through. Like, hit some of it with like a fucking axe, you know? I'm not complaining. It wasn't like too hard for me. It was good practice. I never, you know, for dramatic effect, I say like, you know, wow, look at this. Because, you know, I'm trying to share something with you. But it wouldn't be a very good channel if I was like, well, it's just snow. No big deal. I'm tough. You know, I can handle anything. Look at me in the mountains. I'm tougher than you. You know, like nobody wants to watch that. I mean, no one wants to watch what I'm saying half the time anyways. So I'm just going to be myself here on my channel, and you can go be yourself there on your channel and with your friends and your 67 Carpenters and everybody else you got who's better than me. That's cool, man. I don't really care that much. I mean, it's made for a good topic today on video to express myself a little bit, and I thank you for that. And I wish you well. And if you need anything and you were my next door neighbor, you'd get it. That's who I am. That's who we are here in Wells, BC. Bring that here. It's wrecked right now. Hey. No, Kenny. You're not listening. I don't like it. Settle. No. Let go. No. Did you sew it up, Norma?
Oh, fuck! What the hell was that? That was me getting punched in the nuts. Oh, no.
Okay, then I'll let him have it. There you go.